Good Saturday morning, everybody. Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and it is once again time for what every cruiser wants. And I do have 3 new comments for you this week, because this week we're going to talk about elevators and we're going to talk about food. So let's jump right in here with our first comment. Now, this person believes that if you are able-bodied and you are not in a mobility scooter or you are not in a wheelchair, then you should be taking the stairs. I mean, come on, you go to the buffet and all you do is feed yourself and eat and eat and eat. So the stairs is what you should be taking, right? Because elevators are for people with mobility problems. At least that's what this person says. Why don't able-bodied people use the stairs and leave the elevators for all of us with challenges and needing scooters? The way I see it, since most passengers eat like a madman on Carnival, so the calories burned avoiding elevators will offset at least a few calories. More stairs, people, and more respect for us in mobility scooters and wheelchairs. All right, so able-bodied people should take the stairs and the elevator should be used for people with scooters and mobility issues. And people should have respect for people in scooters. All right, so let's break this one down. Now, I understand that if you ride a scooter, if you have a mobility issue, that you're gonna wanna take the elevator. You're gonna have to take the elevator versus taking the stairs. I get that. I also understand that people who do not have mobility issues and who are able-bodied, keeping in mind that you cannot tell that a person has an issue just by looking at them, not always. But I do want to bring up an interesting point. So I can take the stairs, and usually if it's going down, I do take the stairs. If it's a deck or 2 up, I usually will take the stairs simply because it is faster for me to do so. But at the same time, I paid for my cruise the same as everybody else pays for their cruise. The able-bodied people paid for their cruise the same as the people on scooters. So in my opinion, I think the able-bodied people have just as much right to use the elevator as anybody else on the ship. Who is anybody to decide that you can't use something on the ship that every single person paid for to use? Respect is a two-way street. And I have seen people on mobility scooters try to run people over. I have also seen people cut in front of mobility scooters. So it is a two-way disrespect that goes on. It is not just able-bodied people. It is also people on scooters that are just as disrespectful. Now, it's not every passenger on either side. Plenty of people are nice. Plenty of people are friendly. Plenty of people will help people with issues get on and off the elevator, make room for them. But at the same time, whether this is popular or not, just because you have a scooter doesn't mean you go to the front of any line. If there's a line waiting to get on that elevator, you need to get in that line like everybody else. Because everybody has the right to ride the elevator. At least in my opinion. Let me throw it out there to you guys. Do you think the elevator should be mobility issue only? And if a person is capable, they should only be allowed to take the stairs? What do you guys think about that comment? Comment number 2. Now, this person, they saw a sign on board the cruise ship, and according to them, this sign was a fat-shaming sign. I mean, could y'all believe it? A cruise line would actually put up a sign that would fat-shame people? I mean, just sounds crazy, right? But that's exactly how this person felt. Hey, please tell me Carnival is not going to start fat-shaming us with this sign that is on blank cruise line. It would be a disaster. I know you would lose so much business starting with me. All right, so they saw a sign on another cruise line concerned that Carnival would put up such a sign because this sign just is a fat shaming sign and Carnival will lose business, right? At least that's what this comment says. But what did the sign actually say? Now, are you guys ready for this? Because I'm going to tell you what this sign said. That way you can have your outrage ready. It said, "Take all you can eat, but eat all you can take." And then below that, it showed how much food was wasted on board the day before. Can you believe it? A sign in like the buffet that says you can take all you can eat, just eat all you can take to help avoid food waste. Now, I got to ask at this point, does anybody feel fat shamed by that particular sign. I'm looking at this and I'm missing where this is directed at anybody of any size in particular. Are you telling me that a skinny stick person couldn't go up to the buffet and get more food than they could possibly eat and waste some? Does this sign somehow indicate that only a larger person would be capable of taking more food than they can eat? I don't get it. I don't get how that person came to the conclusion that that particular sign and those particular set of words is fat shaming. And if they see that on a cruise ship, the cruise line is going to lose business. Now, I wonder though, is it possible that they're trying to reduce food waste? So they're suggesting that, hey, don't take more than you can eat. That way we don't have to throw it away later. I mean, that couldn't be it, right? But let me throw it out there to you guys. After hearing the words, take all you can eat, but eat all you can take, do you feel fat shamed and are ready to make a cruise line lose business? Comment number 3. Now we're going to keep going with the food theme because we have another food comment. Now before I read the comment, when people go on a cruise, or at least when I go on a cruise, I'm looking forward to the many different entrees that are available on board a cruise line. I'm not looking for, something I can get right down the road, I can get every day at home. I'm looking for those I've never tried it before items, something I don't know how to make, or something I wouldn't regularly eat. Cruise ship is a great place to eat that kind of stuff. And of course, between crew members and the fact that cruise ships travel all around the world, they have menu items that come from a little bit of everywhere, not necessarily just what is available on a person's home street. But this person here, I don't know if they understand that. Currently on our Platinum VIP level cruise on the Dream, why are you guys serving baked beans at breakfast at the buffet? Beans are not a usual American breakfast item. You won't see them at IHOP or Denny's. What a waste. Why is Carnival not serving to the 99% Americans who are here? So, beans on the buffet at breakfast. Now keep in mind that beans at breakfast is a staple in several other places around the world, including over in the UK. Beans and toast, while I've never had it there, it's a thing. Maybe there's some folks that like beans and toast on the ship. And if you're only interested in what you can get at IHOP and Denny's, then maybe you should have stayed home and gone to IHOP and Denny's instead of getting on a cruise ship where there's a multitude of different food items for you to taste and to try and to enjoy. And they want to know, why is Carnival not serving the 99% of Americans who are on board that ship? Well, you know what? I am one of those Americans that gets on those cruise ships. Okay, and I know for a fact, for me, I'm not looking for IHOP. I am not looking for Denny's. I am looking for something maybe I've never tried before and something I've never tasted before. I'm curious. What is this? I'm going to eat some. Maybe I'll like it, maybe I won't, but that's one of the awesome things about being on a cruise. But nope, someone took the time because they're bothered that there are baked beans on the breakfast buffet. I've seen fish, I've seen lunch meat. I mean, I've seen all kinds of stuff on a breakfast buffet. I've seen rice. I've seen Indian food. Apparently none of those are a concern, but the beans are a concern. But let me throw this one out to you guys, just like always. Are you bothered by the fact that there are baked beans on the buffet on cruise ships? Are you bothered that there's food from all around the globe that you can try when you go dine on board a cruise ship? Or do you think that all that should go away and it should be only the kind of stuff that you can get at IHOP or Denny's for breakfast? Maybe we'll do McDonald's and Burger King for lunch, and for dinner, I don't know what's popular for dinner. We'll have some chicken, we'll have some pizza, Domino's pizza, Pizza Hut pizza, whatever fast American food that you guys could think of, a Chili's, a Red Robin. I know everybody's got different places wherever they live, but I think you get what the point I'm trying to get across here is, do you want that kind of stuff on a cruise ship, or are you just happy with the cruise food that they serve that gives you an opportunity to taste things from around the world? And that's going to be our video today for what every cruiser wants. Do these people know how you want to cruise? Are these people right in the things that they, send into cruise lines demanding that be changed? Are they speaking for all of us? Or, as it usually turns out, they're really only speaking for themselves. Well, I hope everyone out there has enjoyed today's video. If you have, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit subscribe. It is free to do so. Helps our channel grow. Let you know anytime we put out a new video. I hope everyone out there is having a really great day and a really great weekend. And like always, we will see you out on the high seas.